Welcome to Reread. Today I'm reading through one short story from the Star Wars Adventure Journal, number 11. This one is called Spare Parts by Pablo Hidalgo. I think it's the 11th volume of the Adventure Journal. It's very hard to find. I think this is the hard one to find. You're not missing anything with spare parts. I'll just say that. It's basically about a squib whose name is Mace Windu, spelled exactly that way, and then a Jawa who Mace refers to as Aggie, and it's centered around the CZ droid that we see on Tatooine. He's the white droid with the weirdly weird eyes. He's like malfunctioning. What happened? Well, we find out, I believe, it's kind of confusing at the end, I believe Snagglepuss basically took him from Jabba to extract some, information, secret information from Jabba, because that droid carried some, I can't remember what it was. Some serious information for Jabba. Well, then later on, Snaggletooth's blasted. It's like pieces up into the street, and Mace Windu and Aggie go and collect it. They cobble together the parts. They're just going to resell the droid. And since all the information was extracted by Snagglepuss, or Snaggletooth. I can't think of it as Snagglepuss. That's a Hanna-Barbera character. What am I thinking? Anyway, as Snaggletooth takes all the information out of the droid Jabba's not going to come looking for it again. Now, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, George Lucas loved this story so much that he took the name Mace Windu and put it in the prequels. No, Mace Windu was a name he had for ages, and Pablo probably poked around at Lucasfilm, found the name, said, hey, that's a good idea, and then put him in a short story. I don't mind this. I like to think that Mace Windu, when he was a kid, before he was born maybe, his parents were saved by Mace Windu, the actual Jedi, and that it meant maybe his mom was pregnant with him at the time. And so he goes, you know what? I'm naming my child Mace Windu because you're awesome. And I kind of wish when the prequels got going, Pablo would have said, I'm going to make that story. No one cares about this. You can play as Mace Windu, the squib, in the Star Wars Adventure Journal afterwards, like you could with all these things. But I kind of like that idea that this alien named her child after the Jedi who saved her. Oh, that was always fun. I remember liking this, I think, when I first read it. It's okay. It's okay. It's not really that good. I mean, it's fine. And it does happen during this time of A New Hope, because we see that, and I believe Pablo is trying to tell us that the droid that we see kind of going crazy walking through the alleys of Mos Eisley is the same one he's referring to here. And of course, Snaggletooth being in it too is another dead giveaway. But overall, short story, okay. A short one today here, folks, but got a big one for you tomorrow. See you then.